y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is London Tay coming to you today with another video, girl. Today's video I'm going to show you guys how to do 5 regular feed-in braids with a twist, and the twist is the zigzag part. This video is basically going to show you guys how I did the zigzag part, as well as how I do those swoopy edges that are trending right now. They're very extra edges. All right, so the hair that I'm using is the Queen Bee color number 2. I'm only using 1 pack, and I'm using the length 60 inches, and that is basically for waist length braids. All right, so as you guys can see, she has a lot of hair. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but the girl has a head full. Okay, and it's cut real blunt into like a bob cut. Okay, but the hair is beautiful. Okay guys, I'm just gonna get started. I'm going to use a Shine and Jam for the parting. Nothing new. Okay, I always use that. I'm also just going to use one of those combs that are trending, the comb with the tooth missing at the front, and I'm going to use the Style Factor edge control. Everything else is just the same thing I always use. All the products will be in the description box below. So it's the Style Factor for the edges, it's going to be the Shine and Jam for the parting, and it's going to be the Shine and Jam mousse for the mousse at the end, and the Got to Be glue spray to hold everything down. That is the same thing that I'm always using, guys. If you want a list of all the products that I'm using, they're going to be in the description box below, girl. So yes guys, I'm doing 5 braids. She did want 4, but as you guys can see, her hair is pretty full, so I try to recommend for people with super full hair to get 1 or 2 more added braids, and usually what they want, especially when they want 1, 2, 3, not 1, but you know what I'm saying, like 2, 3, and 4 braids. 2 is fine, but when you start getting past, you know, from 2 to 6, that is kind of like weird numbers to have braids. So I try to recommend people to get more than what they ask for. So I'm just going to literally do a zigzag part, and I'm going to literally put the even edge, no, I'm sorry, the Style Factor edge control on the edges. So you know how when you're parting and you put the Shine and Jam on the parts to define the parts, make sure you put the Style Factor at the front, especially if you're starting at the front. Do not put that Shine and Jam at the front, girl, because you're going to turn around and try to put that Style Factor on the edges, and then everything's going to be like a greasy mess. Okay, so anytime you are touching the edges, always make sure you only touch the edges with the edge control that you're going to use. Okay, do not double up and put all these different products on the edges. It's just going to get a hot mess. Okay, so once you define the parts with the Shine and Jam, you are going to make sure you push the product in at the top and push your product in to the left, so that way both sides are smoothed in, and then you're going to start braiding. Okay, now I did proceed to do some stitch at the very beginning of the braid, just to give it a more of a, you know, a uniform look. But you know, I just decided to do something different. Instead of always doing the stitch, just do regular feed-in braids, because I feel like regular feed-in braids are fine too. Now, like I said, it's going to look like stitch, but sometimes when I am braiding, I think it ends up being some type of stitch. Okay, not super defined, but some type of stitch when I am grabbing hair in. Okay, so I like to grab hair in with my comb. I think it's just kind of like it's a routine that I've gained. So I think I'm just so used to doing stitch that some of the braids end up being like somewhat stitch, but for the most part they are not. They are regular. So yes guys, just enjoy this video. Give me a big old thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe when you look at this video. It really helps my channel. I put a lot of content in here, and I put a lot of effort into my videos, so I just would love if you guys subscribe to my channel. Your girl is pretty consistent with uploading. Alright guys, love y'all. Follow me on Instagram, the London Tay, Facebook, London Tay, and of course YouTube, London Tay. Love y'all so much. Bye bye.